Working for the Kardashians may seem like a dream come true. Sadly, being a Kardashian nanny may actually be more like a nightmare. How much are these nannies compensated for their time with the Kardashian kids? The answer just might surprise you. Before we look into the crazy world of Kardashian nannies, don't forget to subscribe to the taco to see more of your favorite celebs. For now, let's take a look at 10 rules the Kardashian nannies have to follow.
Do you want to be a DIY expert? Check out our friends at Crafty Hackers. They have the best hacks, crafts, and everything DIY. Watch their videos for the best household tricks, DIY decor, and fun recipes. If you love making crafts with your friends or just trying new things, they have everything you're looking for. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any awesome hacks and crafts.
No reality TV. Fans of KUWTK may have noticed something over the years, and it's the fact that the nannies are nowhere to be found. For some reason, the Kardashians don't mind having nannies as long as they aren't featured on their show. This is a little strange because it's not unlike the Kardashians to show their assistants on camera, so why not their nannies? Many believe it's because the nannies don't actually want to be on camera. We could understand wanting to take care of a kid means you are signing up for a less than glamorous job. This would also mean you don't really want a place in the Kardashian spotlight. That being said, anyone not wanting attention probably shouldn't sign up to be a celebrity nanny, especially not one for a family who is so open and transparent about the inner workings of their crew. Since that theory has holes in it, we can only assume the Kardashians simply don't allow their nannies to participate in the show. This is a little disappointing because not only does it not show the real dynamics of the family, it also makes it seem like the Kardashians are hiding something from their fans. No pictures. Imagine living in a world where photos of your kids could earn you millions. Wouldn't you want to control the images that make it to the press? That's exactly the reason nannies of the Kardashian kids aren't allowed to take pictures. We wouldn't know how to cope with this rule. These nannies pretty much take care of these kids 24/7, which means they must refrain from using their cameras the whole time. Imagine spending that much time with one of these adorable kids and not being able to show them off. It would be tough, to say the least. Anyone wanting to work for the Kardashians must know how protective they are over their children. They are even more protective over their children's image. The kids must always have their best feet forward, and any less than stunning picture could put that at risk. Even taking a simple snap that they didn't plan to share could result in a nanny losing their job. We can't even imagine what the NDAs look like for these Kardashian nannies, but since we never see leaked photos of their kids, we can only conclude that they are ironclad. Must be unattractive. Considering they've just added a new bundle of joy to the family, the Kardashian West are on the prowl for a new nanny. But there are rumors on the streets of Hollywood that Kim has one bizarre requirement: they must be unattractive, at least in her eyes. Why would one of the most beautiful women in the world do this? Well, many believe she is taking a hint from other celebrity moms. There was a trend of celebrity dads cheating on their famous wives with their kids' nannies, and Kim K is not taking any chances. According to sources, she's making sure her famous baby daddy, Kanye West, has no temptation to run away with the help. While all of this sounds absolutely ridiculous to outsiders, she may be onto something. Apparently, Kim has been paranoid about Kanye cheating for years, so much so that she's banned attractive women from the house altogether. And considering the media has a field day with these two and constant breakup rumors, we could assume that having an attractive nanny would only add fuel to the fire. So while we think it's a bit extreme, we totally understand where Kimmy is coming from with this rule. No jewelry. There's another rule from the Kardashian West home that we totally understand. It's the one where Kim doesn't allow anyone on her staff to wear jewelry. If you think this is a crazy rule to place on your staff and nannies, don't be too quick to judge. Back in 2016, Kim learned the hard way not to flaunt her wealth on camera. While visiting Paris, the reality star took to social media to show off her stunning jewelry. That proved to be a huge mistake when she was later held hostage in her hotel. Apparently, she was tied up and robbed, and of course this left a lasting impression. Now, not only does Kim not flaunt her wealth, but she also requires her staff to do the same. She doesn't want to take the chance of becoming a victim again, and we can't blame her. It was easily one of the scariest moments of her life, and if she can do something as little as banning her nannies from wearing jewelry to prevent it, then so be it. And when you think about it, who would want to wear pricey jewelry around toddlers anyways? It's only a matter of time before they get damaged or destroyed. No personal life. Anyone wanting to work with a Kardashian, or any celebrity for that matter, should kiss their personal lives goodbye. Kardashian nannies must put the family above everything and everyone else. This is because they need to be at the family's beck and call. Nannies must be able to drop everything at any given moment to come to the family's aid. That means anything else they have going on, like friends and family, must fall by the wayside. And potential nannies can say goodbye to personal relationships. There's a good chance they won't even have time for that. If they have kids of their own, that's too bad. The Kardashian kids must come first. We understand needing reliable help, but this rule is a bit too much. What do you expect from a family as hardworking as the Kardashians? This is a clan that is always on the run, and they need nannies that can keep up. This also means that the nannies don't have standard work schedules. People used to a normal 9-to-5 should avoid this job at all costs. There's a good chance you'll be overworked and underpaid as a Kardashian nanny, but we will get into that later in the video. Strange requests. There's no denying that the Kardashian kids lead a pampered life, but you actually have no idea how pampered. To be a Kardashian nanny, you have to possess skills other than being able to change a diaper. You may need to know how to speak French and how to give pediatric massages. Yeah, that's a thing. We know this because back in 2016, details of Saint West's daily routine were leaked to the press. According to sources, the then 8-week-old had a life fit for a king. And considering his father Kanye insisted on calling him King Saint, we aren't really surprised. But what did surprise us was what went down after the toddler had his dinner. Apparently, the tiny tots nanny would serenade him in French after his meal. She would also slather him in expensive African oils, which cost around $300 an ounce, and give him a massage. Afterwards, she would read him a bedtime story in both English and French. This treatment seems a bit excessive, even for the likes of Kim and Kanye. What baby is so stressed out that they need a massage? Regardless of the answer, being a Kardashian nanny means you have to roll with the punches and not ask questions. Must work well with others. There is one thing we all know about the Kardashian clan. It's freaking huge. And it's only getting bigger because all but one Kardashian Jenner kid have offspring. Kourtney and Kim have 3 kids apiece, while Khloe, Rob, and Kylie all have 1. So it should be needless to say, anyone wanting to be a Kardashian nanny needs to work well with others. The nannies have to be around the family members and other nannies at all times, so cooperation is key. There's also a good chance they will have to fill in when another nanny gets sick or needs a personal day, which we could imagine happens often. It's reported each Kardashian, excluding Khloe and Rob, has several nannies. Kylie Jenner didn't want a nanny at first, but now that she's had a little time, she's had 4 nannies to relieve her of the pressures of being a new mom. That's pretty crazy considering she only has 1 kid. Then there is Kim and Kanye, who have 3 nannies, which means 1 for each kid. The most laid-back Kardashian mom, that would be Kourtney, who only has 2 nannies and relies on momager Kris to lend a hand when needed. Project Perfect Family Image. Being a Kardashian means you always have to have a perfect image. The same is true for the people they surround themselves with. That means nannies must always look the Kardashian part. They are constantly surrounded by cameras even if they aren't on the family's reality show. When they are out on the town with a Kardashian child, there's a good chance the paparazzi will steal a snapshot. Because of this, it's essential that not only the child but the nanny looks camera ready. Furthermore, the Kardashian nannies must make sure the kids are well behaved around their parents. The Kardashians don't want any photos leaked of their children acting up. That would taint their perfect family image. Failing to do so could result in an earful for their famous clients and could even lead to termination. It isn't hard for a Kardashian to look amazing at all times, but putting that sort of pressure on a nanny seems unfair. Nevertheless, these nannies know what they are getting themselves into when applying to work for this image-obsessed family. It's reported the Kardashians actually hold auditions for their nannies, which should serve as a hint to what future nannies can expect. Your family until you're not. If you are chosen to become a Kardashian nanny, congrats, you are in their inner circle. This comes with a ton of awesome perks like travel and amazing food. There's a good chance you'll even get to rub elbows with other famous people. Being in the Kardashian inner circle means you'll be treated like a member of the family. That is, until something bad happens, and almost as soon as you are let in, you'll be kicked out. The Kardashians are very picky about who they let into their home and around their children. They have to know their nannies are sane people and have nothing but respect respect for the family's private life, so when they become staffers, they really look at them as family. They have to spend so much time with the Kardashians, it's only natural for nannies to become close. Sadly, bad things happen, and it isn't pretty when they do. Doing something as simple as snapping a picture of the child, asking too many questions, or talking to the press can lead a nanny in high water. It also means they will be isolated from the family when they are fired. This especially hurts because these nannies have to make the family their top priority, so when they are gone, they probably have an identity crisis. Overworked and underpaid. As we've said, being a Kardashian nanny means the family comes first. You get no personal time even when you're supposed to be on vacation. Remember when we told you these nannies were overworked and underpaid? Well, here's where we spill the deets. Apparently, just because you're a nanny for the uber-wealthy Kardashians doesn't mean your bank account will reflect that. According to reports, the Kardashians expect tons of time and effort from their workers, and there may not be much in return. In fact, you won't be able to find out how much these nannies make by looking online. There are rumors that many of the Kardashian staffers are paid pretty well, but when it comes to the nannies, no one knows. Why are they so transparent about certain salaries and not about others? It may be because the nannies are underpaid for all the craziness they have to put up with. This also wouldn't be the first time the Kardashians are linked to underpaid workers. There were more than a few accusations of the family using Chinese manufacturers for their products. For those who don't know, Chinese manufacturers are known for their unethical labor practices, including making women work 70-hour weeks with very low compensation. Sounds familiar, right? Which rule do you think is the most bizarre? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco. See you next time!